let me tell y'all about my date from hell last night. Part the fuck one. Alright, so last night I went on the first date with somebody that I met at the big gym this year. I met him in the VIP section. You know, I should have knew it was a red flag when he didn't approach me. His fucking friends approached me. Oh, my friend think you nice. Like, yeah, let him get your number. How old are we? Like, he can't come and introduce himself. He does come and say hi. He hands me his phone. And I put the wrong number in there. I ain't gonna lie. But he doubled back and he was like, oh, the message was green. Like, you sure that's you? And I'm like, oh, shit. I put the real number in there. So I'm just like, okay. Because I was feeling a little under pressure, but that's neither here nor there. Long story short, he ended up hitting me up like, what you and your homegirls finna do? I'm like, oh, we finna go to the club. Y'all gonna slide? Like, yeah, we gonna slide. We gonna come get a section. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, all right, cool. Because that's gonna put money in my friend pockets. So yeah, bet slide. They never slide. They go to WAP bar. Okay. Yeah, strike two, bitch. You is a liar. So, down the line, he ended up hitting me back up a couple days later, like, hey, you know, I'm sorry about that the other night. And these other things, like, he has tried to reach out a couple times before then, but I just wasn't fucking with it. So he apologized for that too. He's like, maybe I came off wrong. Like, I really do want to get to know you. I really want to take you out. Boom. I'm like, all right, cool. Couple questions. Well, why didn't you approach me on your own? He was just basically like, you know, I was just a little nervous. I haven't been dating in a couple years. Like, the person that I was dating, I knew her since I was 13. We've been broke up for 2 years. We've been dating for over a decade. So, you know, that's pretty much what's going on. I'm like, all right, okay, cool. A nigga that know how to stay in a relationship is a nigga I need to get to know. Okay, so these are some facts that y'all need to know while listening to this story. I did a little pre-check on this nigga because it's like, I really don't know you for real. So I got to ask you a few questions. And the point of this is because I'm dating with intention. I'm not going to lie. Like, I need to know, what are your plans for me? What you got going on now? We already don't know much about each other. So before I even waste your money and my time, I need to ask you a few motherfucking things before we get started. First thing first. The first thing that I asked him was, why didn't you talk to me on your own? I already told y'all what his answer was to that. Second thing I asked, I said, do you have kids? This is the important thing, y'all. This is the root of the whole date. Do you have kids? He started off was like, yeah, how many do you have? Baby, I ain't got none. Do you got kids or not? Because we can cut it short now. Yeah, I got 2 kids. I'm like, okay. He's like, no, I'm just playing. I got 3. I'm like, oh. You know, that's changing things around this bitch. But you know what? I was like, I have play dated somebody. Don't ask me what that means. I play dated somebody that had 3 kids before. As long as I don't really got to see them, especially now until I decide if we're going to even go anywhere. Like, that's cool. As long as, are you an active father? Da-da-da. So he get to sending me pictures of his kids. I'm like, damn, these kids are so cute. When I say I ain't seen no kids this cute in a minute, like, I hate when a motherfucker show their kids and I be like, oh, cute puppy. Because I know that's me. But these kids are cute. I'm like, oh, he know how to stay in a relationship and he procreate real nice. Okay, these are checks. Intentional. So he telling me all about his trucking company and how much they spend on a nanny and I'm like, damn. So what's your baby mama do? She a nurse? Okay. Why didn't y'all work out? Oh, you know, we've been together so long. Like, we just kind of grew apart. Damn. I'm like, why didn't y'all get married with all these kids? You know, that was my fault. And he started talking about his trauma with his parents. I'm like, okay, cool. You know how to communicate and say what's wrong. Pinpoint. You know, went to therapy. Yes. Come back for part 2. Hold on. Now, let's just go to the date because these things are what I'm under the impression of. I've been lied to. So, by the end of dinner, like, we having a good time. Like, we having good conversations. And let me also throw in the point that we only had 1 mixed drink, 1 shot. That was it because I'm like, I can't be drinking. I won't be drinking, especially because I still don't quite know you yet. this is our limit. This is what we doing. Boom. Cool. So as he's talking, he goes, yeah, because my firstborn, he was born in the hospital, but my last three was born in the house. Your last three? Wait, roll it back, because a bitch that wasn't listening would have caught that. Because I'm actually a little interested at this point, and now I'm like, so at this point, I'm ready to fucking go. I'm like, nah, bitch, we can really wrap this up. Like, 4 kids, I can't do shit. I can't do shit with this information. Yeah, it's time to go. Then I'm like, no. I'm like, are you serious? Show me the kid. He shows me a picture with him with all 4 of the fucking kids. I said, very cute. But, yeah, no, I said, that baby look fresh. He like, he's 1. But, I mean, he's 1.5, so he's finna be 2. I said, so you fucked your baby mama less than a year ago, which means it's possible for y'all to fuck again, and then y'all been together. You said you met when you was 13, and y'all been dating for over 10 years, so where am I not to see that this is something that you can come back to? Also, 4 kids. I don't give a fuck how long you was with anybody. Because I know once I put my bid in, like, we good. But you will never see it, honey. You will never see it. So the waiter come bring the bill, and he's just, you know, he's still talking normal. He thumb out the check, boom, 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 put the money down. I grab the bag, and I'm like, let's go. I get up, I start storming out. I'm just knowing he right behind me, because he knew it was time to go. The fucking food was packed up and everything. He paid the bill. I'm like, okay, well, that's like, he was like, man, I'm so sorry. Like, this date was going amazing. Like, I feel so bad, and he just still doing this. I'm like, now this bitch drunk. Oh, my God. So I get up. I'm storming out. By the time I get to the elevator and I push the button, I turn around to see if he behind me. When I say I've seen this nigga knees go that way and his body go this way, he passes out. This nigga passes out and hit the floor, Jesus. I'm like, oh my God. So I run back over there and I'm like, this nigga pretending to pass out? And at this point, I'm like, I ain't never seen nobody do all this just so I could feel bad so we could get back on a good note. Bitch, you're done after this. He tried to get up, G. He passes back out. So I'm like, oh, this nigga for real. This nigga really just passed out. So I'm asking the security, I'm like, what should I do? Do we call the police? The hostess run over there. She's like, I'm calling the ambulance. I'm like, call the ambulance. And then I grab his coat, and I'm just literally soaking in worry and embarrassment. I'm like, oh, shit. This nigga didn't tell me none during dinner. He be passing out and shit. So he get up. We go to the front, and the security sits him down, and they go get him some water. I'm like, what just happened? Like, you need to say something. Or don't say nothing. Relax. I don't know. Shit you not. At the sip of water, this nigga like, all right, come on, let's go. We good. I said, I ain't getting in the car with you. You passing out? We got to get on Lakeshore and try to get back on, bitch. This won't be my last. No, sorry. So you can roll me off the fucking cliff because you can't talk to me because, bitch, you just passed out after having to tell the truth about your 4 kids. I wouldn't be surprised if this was your last reason. Something ain't sitting right with me, and I promise you I'm not getting back in that car with you. So we sitting there because he's still kind of going in and out. They like, yeah, he need an ambulance. We're not letting you leave out at all. So they come asking me questions, and this is what I was worried about. In the midst of the worry and embarrassment, I'm about to say, these folks gonna think I did something to this man. I promise you I'm not Diddy. I promise you I am not Rickard Ross.
Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. Robert. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me.
And now I'm like, what the fuck? These people asking for my information. I'm like, oh my God. I had to take a food break. I'm hungry. I'm trying to tell y'all this bullshit. Long story short, make sure you ask those questions on that first date. Because he lasted me the whole dinner. Steady trying to make sure he didn't slip up saying 4 kids. And when that motherfucking shot and drink got in his ass, he slipped up. Stay vigilant. Ask those questions. And be prepared to flee at any moment because now niggas passing out. I don't know, but wow. I've never had no shit like that happen to me. Like, he sure made an impression. If he was trying to make one, honey, he made one. The worst one.